All right, man, we back. Marcy Sports Talk. We in the building. Active day once again. It will be, and I will be going live, God willing, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with your boy today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, so you won't miss another video. Share the video. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV. You won't be mad that you did. If you like this channel, you definitely like my other channel. More sports, music, entertainment, current news, the whole shebang. And let's tap in, man. And the Lions fans trust Matthew Stafford more than the Detroit Lions organization does. And, you know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Stafford was yelling, trust me, after they called the timeout where I guess Darrell Bevel, he didn't like the defensive look. And then he didn't trust Matthew Stafford to go, you know, I guess to a secondary option or to make it work. He seen the defensive front or the defensive setup wasn't what they thought it was going to be on a critical third down to ice the game. And the play was a good play. You know what I'm saying? It was a real good play. They got the back wide open. And I don't know if it was the matter of fact that the Lions didn't trust Stafford to go, you know, and make it work or go through his progressions, or, you know, some people ain't talking about this. Maybe they didn't trust the line to pick up, you know, blitz, or they didn't trust the line to block well enough for Matthew Stafford. So a lot of people not saying that. Okay, maybe they didn't trust the offensive line to pick up the blitz or to give Stafford the time. So, but it became about not trusting Stafford when Stafford blew up and said, just trust me to Matt Patricia. And obviously, Darrell Bevel signaled to Matt Patricia to call the time out. Okay, it really should have fell on Darrell Bevel. But when you're the head coach, you take the grunt of the blame. That's just the way the game is. You take all the blame and all the BS. So Patricia actually, you know, he said it was his fault. It fell on him. In actuality, it fell on Darrell Bevel. But it is what it is. But it's funny. You know, with Stafford saying, just trust me. And once again, you know, that kind of, you can take this into a lot of theories. You know, you could take it as maybe they don't trust Stafford. And Jim Caldwell didn't either, if you didn't pay attention. They didn't open up the offense for Matthew Stafford. If you remember, Caldwell came in when he was, before he got hired, he showed Matthew Stafford where his mistakes was at. And once he told Stafford where his mistakes was at, they said they wanted to limit to his mistakes, and they tried to take the game out of Stafford's hand. They tried to make it simple and not let him open the offense up. Basically, they shackled Matthew Stafford under Caldwell. And at the end of the day, people just keep saying, oh, Stafford had a great game yesterday. And stat-wise, and that's why people today are so stat-driven, analytical-driven, stat-driven and all that. You can look at the stats and say, oh, damn. But if you look at the ball placement, he ain't really that accurate. You know, Hawkinson clutching like that behind him, and, you know, he throwing the ball. He's just not an accurate quarterback. And that could be because the line ain't giving him protection. He don't know if he's going to get hit or not. He could be a little gun shy, but just straight up point blank period, go back and look at some of the throws he made. One of the throws to Amendola was behind him. It was directly behind him on his head like that. And I think it was Amendola that dropped it, but they don't trust him. That's what I took away yesterday. They didn't trust him. And at the end of the day, if you don't, and my whole thing, if you don't trust a guy like that, right? And he believed, trust me, and he believed y'all don't trust him in that situation. After he had this great game by everybody measure in the Detroit Lions land, which he really didn't. When you actually look at the game, he had a good, solid game. But if they don't trust him, let's just say hypothetically, you believe what I believe. They don't trust him because of what he said. Why didn't they run the ball more? Matthew Stafford is no matter who the coordinator is, dropping back 45 times versus Chandler Jones. And you seen Taylor Decker couldn't handle the pressure on the backside versus Terrell Suggs. If they didn't trust Matthew Stafford, then why did they only run the ball a handful of times? Why did he drop back almost 50 times a game? And I said that before the game. If Matthew Stafford dropped back 30, 40, 45 times, it's not going to go well for the Lions this season. It's not. But it's funny is the fans continue to, I have never seen in all my time in Detroit, somebody for 11 years, okay, not win a goddamn thing in Detroit, he get a pass. The staff don't trust him, obviously. Jim Caldwell didn't trust him. They shackled him. I haven't seen this in my lifetime. And people say, oh, you know, Motor City hates Stafford. I'm just saying, 11 years of what? And I'm not panicking, but the proof's in the pudding. Trust me, trust me. And he said, trust me. Then why they don't trust him? 11-year pro. The fans trust Matthew Stafford more than the front office and more than the coaches. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. You got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Tap in, hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. We go.